Alright, so I guess it's just gonna be her, yeah. Oh no, it can be either. The way she said challenge it and then leapt away made it seem like it was just gonna be a one-on-one. But anyways, yeah, so because at the last Anime North I had bought a Aya figure, I put the origami crane on the base of the figure because it has like a little standy base, and that's its home now because now I'm just associating that little paper crane with this game. Or I guess just Onechanbara in general. God damn it, I will always press the 2 button instead of 1 when I want to get rid of the blood. Yeah, we're ready to get rid of that arm. I mean, we've already seen it, so it's not super new and original, but it's short, so we gotta at least respect that. That's like the finishing animations in Splatterhouse, one of my favorite action games of all time. Oh, maybe it's okay. Let's stop. Let's stop. I'm getting a little beat up here. Oh, I think that did very little health because he didn't have a lot towards the next turn. Nope. Maybe it just missed. I shouldn't be spending my health so recklessly. Yeah, it's... Oh! I was expecting a square. Oh, it's gonna give me another try right away. Usually that would restore some of their health, and then they'd make you fight a bit more. Maybe it's because I set it to casual mode. I'm playing on bitch difficulty. So I'll appreciate that. But yeah, I got this nice little origami crane and it sits with the Aya figure. We're gonna do a heroic drain. Oh gosh, I'm not finished fighting. But yeah, I was always kind of interested to see how vampires became a thing in this universe. Because as we've seen so far, we got the girls with the baneful blood, which is kind of like a vampire thing. They become more frenzied as they get bathed in blood, so it like absorbs through their pores, I guess. And they're fighting zombies, but like these girls go through the trouble of actually biting and sucking blood out. So I want to know more about the introduction to vampires in this universe. Because we already had the Zambambos and the baneful... What do you even call the baneful blood? Because I remember in Z2 Chaos they had like a rivalry of sorts. They had a rivalry of sorts, so I don't think that the original sisters would be considered vampires, since they kind of hate vampires. I guess they kind of become vampire hunters? Well, I guess they're zombie hunters, just undead hunters, generally. Fit it under a more generic title. I assumed this would be over when the boss died, but now it's making me pick up the pieces. Like yeah, I think their hair just gets longer. Because I was noticing the Kagura's pigtails are not as long as they appeared to be in the mode. I like her hair in this mode though, it's bright pink and that's nice. Okay, now we're over. I didn't finish everyone off, but that was just enough. I did enough work. So even though this is still session number 1, and I haven't actually translated anything yet, I've noticed that I think they were referring to Saki by name immediately. Oh yeah, I forgot she was in the crazy mode. Maybe I'll save that for a bit. No, I want to do a jump and then a big ol'... Oh Christ, just let me... I just very desperately want to do that. That's what I wanted. Also, how come that move doesn't drain your health? I can see your health, and I know it's not draining it, you fucking cheater. Yeah, it didn't do a whole lot. Yeah, she got invincibility frames during that, there's no point. I thought that that transition might have had invincibility frames, so I abused that just now. Oh, still robots here. They just go in one punch? Yeah, I'm just fucking the one punch girl over here. Oh no, sometimes. Oh, maybe those were just robots that were leftover boss robots that went down quickly, but now it's fight some robots. There's a difference. You gotta know your difference. Alright, and that was enough. Yeah, that just... this chapter should just end so randomly. What strange timing. Despite my feelings towards Aya being kind of a bland nobody, and, you know, getting a little bored of seeing her in so many games, I think it's actually kind of refreshing to see her in a new character model and looking very nice. Also, am I gonna be able to beat these two girls at one time? They're so good. I mean, like, I'm on already, like, what, chapter 7? How many chapters can this game have? I am really getting my ass kicked, though. I do have 6 of these. I don't think I can, Alright, when you're juggling me, it's just a little annoying and unfair, don't you think? let's that was my chance to get a little one-on-one time with Aya, but I fucking wasted it because I don't know what I'm doing. They're so fast and they're so good. Yeah, their movesets are like playable character movesets. This is really tough. Oh, somebody's down. There we go. Didn't want her iframes to stop that from happening. Now I can lock on a bit more efficiently knowing that someone's not going to sneak up on me. Alright, it's time to switch. That is a defeated character. Wait, did I win? I wasn't even pressing the attack button. I was frantically switching between characters because one died, but one of them also just died. My opponent just gave up. Sure, I'll take it. I'll take whatever you're willing to give to me.
バベル東京は敵戦闘ヘリによる強襲を受け倒壊。アヤ、サキは捜索を行うも発見できず戦死として記録。同捜索中、傷ついた2体の吸血族と思われる個体の回収に成功。回収した2個体が互いをカグラ、サーヤと固有名詞で呼称したことにより氏名が判明。ブラードに捨て駒にされたことがカグラとサーヤの組織への忠誠心を失わせたのか、今まで謎に包まれていたブラード財団と吸血族に関して両名から情報を得ることに成功。交換条件としてカグラとサーヤに GPF が所有する秘密および資料の研究成果を提供。アヤ、サキの抜けた戦力補強とカグラ、サーヤ、当人の希望も兼ね両名の GPF への加入を承認。機械兵との連携と GPF 組織としての訓練を経て対ブラード財団掃討作戦に参加させる。カグラ、サーヤの働きによりわずか6ヶ月でフェーズ1広域部での資料掃討に成功。明日一蓋〇〇時にフェーズ2拠点攻撃へ移行。いよいよカグラ、サーヤが育ての親であるカルミラと相対することになる。本作戦が成功するかはカグラとサーヤの双剣にかかっている。また我々は年派もいかない姉妹に運命を委ねるのか。
Oh my god, that's gonna be so much fucking text to translate. I think that might have been longer than like any event in all of Onechanbara special. Oh, why you do me like that? I guess it's still better than the 360 game, because those chat scenes where there was just talking like back and forth, that there was quite a bit of that. I feel like there's been less and less story as we go, but then this one's sort of bringing it back. Oh, I'm just on a fucking plane. Look at these guys with their goofy ass looking run. So you restore my health, but you leave all the blood on my sword? Well, this is a pretty cool stage. I like the idea, like, I mean, we've been on a plane before, but we were inside the plane. I like the idea of being on top of a plane. That's exciting and cool. Even if it just kind of feels like I'm just on something static that's not really moving. It's a cool idea. I respect the attempt. Actually, no, I guess their blood and stuff does fly towards that direction, so it kind of creates the feeling of movement. Oh, I just saw the shadow. He's up here. You really had to make me look, didn't you? I remember this guy from Special. I only remember her having a couple of those in Z2 Chaos. But because I played Z2 Chaos actually had English voice acting, instead of just having an English phrase, because I mean everything was just proper English, I think she just occasionally said, like, it was the opposite, where she just occasionally said Japanese stuff. And from what I can tell, it didn't sound particularly bad. Man, there's so many enemies. I should probably just focus on the boss. The enemies are probably infinite, like usual. Just to pad out the scene. Oh, both my things are very... You know, let's just switch to a completely different girl. Let's get some punches in there. Oh, I'll do a square next. I didn't see that prompt for a while. Oh, down in triangle? Oops, okay. Yeah, let's try it again. Alright, it wants me to hold down and then press triangle. Gotcha. And now that it's got no wings, it's just gonna stomp around until I heroic drain. And there's not usually a button for these. I'll throw a couple punches while we wait. I got a couple good hits in there before the stage was over. Yeah, let's refresh that. I think there's a... Oh, I got a new special move for her. Yeah, let's switch over to that and see what it do. Yeah, fuck benches. It seems to be kinda like Kagura's. Oh, it's multiple missiles, okay. And if you don't aim them semi-well, they will do fucking nothing. Yeah, so right off the bat, we're seeing increased enemy variety. Before, it was just the same batch of zombies over and over again. Yeah, those crawly guys, the little ones that zip around. This one we got like short little hydras in place of the zippy guys that kind of avoid you. We have like your standard undead. We've seen a couple bosses. Now we got like these sexy bat ladies. Before we had the not so sexy bat monsters on the plane. The you know, I'm not gonna go ahead and say that this is the best action PS3 game or best action game of any kind. I am enjoying it, sure, and I think it's very smooth and nice. But When you consider the gap in oh, it's telling me I should reload. Forgot this one gets bloodied up real quick. But yeah, as I was saying, when you consider the quality increase, which even though, like I said, the quality is not incredibly high, but comparatively, it's a lot higher. Like you can, the enemy variety, the graphics, the character models, the gameplay, the cutscenes, everything is significantly better. It's kind of vague how big the range is on the explosion from her summoned missile, which seems like a really stupid thing to summon. Is it like a magic? Is it just like an actual military missile? I can't quite tell. It happens so quickly. Maybe it's magic. It has a lot of glow. I can't tell. Can I get like into a long-ass combo? Yeah, see, if you're reaching the end of your combo or you just finish it and then sister switch, she can start her next combo right away. That's pretty cool. She has health to recover, so I'll put her in reserve. This stage looks familiar. I'm pretty sure I remember this particular area from Z2 Chaos. No doubt that they went to that asset reusage right away. Alright, really glad that got 2, but there's fucking 2 more now. Alright, great. But I have literally no HP for Kagura. I mean, I guess I could use items. There's a bit of a bonus at the end of the stage for not using items. Start getting in those hits before they fully appear. Because I don't think enemies get invincibility frames while they're being summoned to the stage, so you just rush in there and start attacking right away. Actually, maybe I do want to go punches for a wee bit. Stop it! I mix the 1 and 2 buttons up all the time on the L. If I want to switch weapons, I will wipe the blood off. If I want to wipe the blood off, I will switch weapons. I should really look up a way to reverse those. Because, I mean, instead of just learning to do it correctly, maybe the game will just let me do it the way I want. Alright guys, I think I found it. I think I found the master combo. It's just holding back and mashing square on an enemy that can't be lifted. I think this is the trick. It's not working out that great, but boy does it look like it's effective. Oh my god. It's good every time. It's never bad. Pretty sure this was the stupid fucking boss type that kept giving me trouble in Onechanbara special. Oh yeah, doing big damage. Yeah, it had a move that just does a whole bunch of damage all at once. That was a waste. Alright. Surprised we haven't had a thing to pull its arms off yet. Is that what we're doing now, or are we just going straight for the heroic Urain? Oh, okay. So it's not hold, it's literally down, down, triangle, not hold down and triangle. Gotcha. See, when it said down triangle, I thought it meant start holding down and press triangle. But no, it wants combo inputs. Oh, look at that, I actually wiped my blood off the way I wanted to. Oh, and it whines like a puppy. Of course it does. Gotta finish off these ladies here. Or do I? Does it want me to just leave? Yeah, it just wants me to leave.
バッドガールズ応答して。
無事教会に着きました。どうぞ。
どうやら無事だったようね。いい？よく聞いてね。その教会のどこかにブランドへエネルギーを供給している装置があるはずなの。
どんな形の装置ですか？どうぞ。
ごめんなさい、こちらも詳しくはわからないのよ。
了解しました。装置らしきものをとりあえず全て停止させてみます。どうぞ。
そうね、お願いするわ。ブラン城へのエネルギー供給がストップすると自家発電に切り替わるわずかな時間、城のセキュリティが無効になるはずなの。その隙に侵入できるわ。
了解です。
それじゃ2人とも頑張って。